back to the part 2 of what do you expect at a physical audition. You waited for this one, and I am happy to be here talking to you today. My name is Amaka, and if this is your first time on this channel, say hello to me in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe because you're going to have a very swell time here on my channel and you're going to be learning a lot. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys. So let us go into today's video. All right, so I'm assuming that you've seen the part 1 of this video. If you haven't, click the link in the description box and go and watch it, because how can you jump to eating meat before you swallow eba? Now. Oh yeah. All right, so this is the part 2 of what to expect at a physical audition, or what happens at a physical audition. In the part 1, I talked about the check-in process, the waiting process, the introduction, and then the performance itself, you know, during your audition. So after you have done your performance, a lot of people make the mistake of running away. Like you just finished your last line. So you did that to me. You're already going. Auntie, haba. See, that's how you used to miss your blessing. No, now. Remain. Don't be in a rush to run away. Okay? Because this is what a lot of us do not know. When you're in a hurry to go, casting directors will be like, Abi, this person, you don't want this work, Abi, what is happening exactly? So yeah, don't be in a rush to leave the room. The casting directors may have feedback for you after your performance. They might have something they want to say to you about your performance. See, it's good to understand that even when you're auditioning, it's a learning process. Do you get? Like you learn while you're at like we learn everywhere, okay? So you can learn 1 or 2 things from the casting directors too. Also, they might want to see you do that same performance in a different way. What do I mean by in a different way? Okay, so maybe you performed the monologue on jealousy, and you know those lines were, you know, really good. It's possible for your casting directors to say, okay, can you do this same monologue but do it happy for the person, you know, happy for the subject in your monologue instead of being jealous. You know, that's possible. So in that situation, you do it because they might be trying to see how well you take instructions, you take directions, and adapt it in your acting. So it's all, the audition is not just enter there and do your monologue and run away. No, all of these tiny things they check. They want to know how well they can work with you. Do you take instructions? Are you one that listens? You know, all of this. So if you just run away like that immediately after your performance, there's no way you will know this thing, and there's no way you know. So you gotta stay. Another thing that is good that you know is during that period that you just finished your performance, it's possible that the casting directors would want to ask you to do a few more things. These things can be relevant to the project. What do I mean? Let's say what you're auditioning for is a musical, and maybe the particular role that they are already thinking in their mind that this person will be good for this thing, you know, they might not ask you to sing because maybe that particular character sings, but until you have already walked away, so how would they tell you? So it's in this particular stage that you have the opportunity to showcase all that talents that you have. Singing, dancing, whatever it is, as long as, you know, it's relevant to that particular project that you're auditioning for. An example is this movie, Obaram. I'm so sure, like I am so sure that if auditions happen for Obaram, you would definitely get asked if you can sing. So the next thing that you can expect to happen is the Q&A or discussion. Usually after the performance, that's when the casting director will now ask you stuff like, would you be available? Mind you, before they even start asking you this question, at times it's because maybe they are considering that you might be a good fit for a particular character in the project, okay? So yeah, they'll ask you questions like, when will you be available, or would you be available within this period, you know, that they plan to film the project. They can also ask you about your experience. What have you done? What movies have you been in? And hey, I know that maybe in your heart now you say, we that have not been in a lot of movies. Then they will now think, no. If you're good, I beg. Okay? So in that situation, you tell them, oh, I haven't been in any well-known project, but after a performance, after any questions have been answered or asked by the casting directors and answered by you, this is the conclusion aspect. So make sure that you say thank you and then walk out of the audition room gracefully. Now, a bonus that I'm going to give is something I have heard a lot of us talk about. I attend auditions and I'm seeing like people sitting near me and like, say they are going to give us script though, because me, I did not prepare any monologue. Why will you not prepare monologue? You're going for an audition. It is the very first thing that you should have in your bag. As you dress finish, carry handbag, put monologue. Yes, it's supposed to be in your head, but you know, metaphorically, have your monologue in your bag. You should have a bank for monologues. That's what makes you an actor. So please, whether they are telling you that they have, you know, or they've given you the script beforehand, like before the day of the audition, always prepare a monologue, because you could go in there and do the side, like the script side that they give you, and at the end of your performance they'll say, okay, we've seen that, but want to see you do something else. Can you do something else for us? And that's when crickets will start doing, because you didn't prepare anything. And then you would have lost your chance or that opportunity to be picked for that project, because the casting directors wanted to see your range. They wanted to see you do another type of thing, but you were not prepared. So please, I beg you, my fellow actors, please always have your monologue prepared. Have a monologue bank. Have a book or a file in your phone where you pack monologues that you have actually rehearsed, and you know if they wake you up from sleep any day, you will do it. That's what you need. That's what you need to do. Okay? Make sure you do your own research before you attend any audition. Try to do your research, find out what type of project it is, who the casting directors may be. If you have the source to find out about that, feel free, it would help you. Okay? So yeah, do your own research, find out who the producer is, who the production company is, who the director is, if you can. That way you know what you're preparing for. It's good to always have your A game each time you're going for an audition, so you don't want to be caught unawares. You don't want to, you know, imagine it's a musical, that is the project that they're doing, and you do not prepare a song or anything like that. That's bad now. One time I went for an audition, and the character, after auditioning, the character that I chose apparently was a poet. I knew the character was a poet, but somehow I was ill prepared because I did not know poetry. You know? So after auditioning, they asked me, okay, so can you do a poem for us, because, or any spoken word or anything like that, because your character, the character, is a spoken word artist. And that was where I fumbled. And I don't want you to be in that situation. That's why I'm giving you these tips right now, because all of us have to blow. It's all of us in this industry, okay? Thank you. So this is the end of this particular video topic, what to expect at an audition, at a physical audition, or what can happen at a physical audition. Okay, I am happy that you guys watched up till this time, and I hope I did not waste your time. I hope you got one or two things from this video. So let us keep in touch. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what your experience has been whenever you went for an audition. Share this video to anyone who you know is in need of it, who you know would appreciate it, someone who's trying to get into the movie industry, someone who's trying to, you know, blow. Okay, do your girl a solid. Please and please and please do this for me and let my channel grow, please. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.